Hello, beautiful leaders. I'm Selena Ella Moon, and welcome back to The Peaceful CEO, the sanctuary for conscious leaders ready to align their inner peace and outer purpose. Today, I'm sharing something we all need: 5 CEO approved techniques to stay centered under pressure. Because pressure is inevitable, but panic is optional. In the middle of deadlines and conflict, big decisions, and high stakes meetings, your ability to stay grounded becomes your superpower. So, in this episode, I'll guide you through 5 quick and powerful centering techniques that you can use at any time. We'll also talk about why consistency in practice builds true resilience, and a personal story of how staying centered changed the course of a high stress moment in my business. So let's take a breath together and begin. So this is why staying centered in your leadership is a big advantage. When you're under pressure, your nervous system kicks into survival mode. Your breath shortens, your thinking narrows, you feel reactive. But when you train yourself to stay centered, no matter what's swirling around you, you lead with clarity, confidence, and calm. This is how peaceful CEOs create trust. And this is how you become the anchor, not the chaos. So let's move into 5 techniques that I personally use and recommend to all my clients. Here are 5 techniques to stay centered. Firstly, I want you to ground through your senses. You feel your feet on the floor and you name 5 things that you see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This brings you out of the mental chaos and back into the now. Secondly, you can try box breathing. In for 4, hold for 4, and out for 4. And then repeat this 4 to 5 cycles. This resets your whole nervous system really fast. It's a favorite of Navy SEALs and peaceful CEOs alike. Now, you can also reframe the pressure. Ask, what is this pressure asking me to become? Rather than resisting it, you alchemize it, because pressure often precedes expansion. You can also do a hand on heart pause, where you place your hand on your heart and just breathe into it. Say silently, I am safe, I am capable, and I choose peace. This reconnects you to your power and to your presence. You can also do a mini mantra anchor, and you just pick 1 word, like clarity, grace, or focus, and you repeat it silently anytime that you feel shaken. Let this become your inner compass. So let's talk about why consistency builds true resilience. These techniques are simple, but don't let that fool you. Like any muscle, your center strengthens with use. When you practice these tools daily, not just in crisis, you build a deep well of resilience. You become less reactive, more intuitive, and more trustable to your team and to yourself. Peace becomes your default, not just your escape. So here's my story as to how I had to center myself under fire. There was a time I had to deliver unexpected news to a partner in a collaboration. The stakes were high. The tension was thick, but before that call, I did pause and I grounded through my senses. I placed my hand on my heart and I whispered, truth with grace. I spoke clearly and I stayed calm even when the emotions flared. And because I stayed centered, the conversation led to deeper trust and not a breakdown. That moment reminded me how we show up under pressure defines the legacy that we leave. So I'm curious, which of these 5 tools are you going to start practicing today? Be sure to let me know in the comments below, or just share your own favorite ritual for staying grounded under pressure. And if you're ready to not just cope with pressure, but lead with peace in every situation, well, then I invite you to work with me one-on-one. Together, we will build the inner architecture that supports clear decisions, conscious boundaries, and sustainable success even in the midst of challenge. So you can email me for one-to-one Peaceful CEO coaching through the contact information in the description box below. And if you like this video, please do like it, subscribe, and share this video with another conscious leader that you admire. The world does need more CEOs who lead from their center and not with chaos. So let that begin with you. With love and power, Selena Ella Moon. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.